Hello and welcome to GCSE Chemistry tutorial for topic C10 Using Resources. This tutorial will cover Using Materials section, part 1, looking at alloys and corrosion. First of all, what are alloys? Well, we've looked at alloys before in the metals topic. Alloys are mixtures of metals and other elements. And because they're combining the best features of other elements, they're harder and stronger than pure metals. Let's look at some examples. Steel is an alloy. You can get low carbon steel, that's more flexible, used in car bodies. You can get high carbon steel, which is harder, used in bridges. And stainless steel, that's resistant to corrosion, used in cutlery. Other alloys, bronze, that's made out of copper and tin, so it's very hard, used in things like medals. Brass, that's made out of copper and zinc, so it's more malleable and used in taps and handles. Gold is often found as an alloy as well. So 24 karat gold is pure gold. But anything less than that, like 18 karat gold, well, that's just 75% gold and 25% other metals. For example, rose gold contains gold and copper. Corrosion, that's when a metal reacts with the environment and it is destroyed. An example is iron rusting. So not every metal rusts, only iron rusts, but lots of metals corrode. When iron and oxygen and water combine, they form iron oxide, which is rust. Corrosion occurs on the surface of the metal. In iron, that will cause the whole metal to start to corrode. In aluminium, the corrosion actually forms a protective oxide layer on the outside of aluminium, but doesn't affect the rest of the metal. So you can see that both air and water are needed for rusting. We'll look back at this diagram later on. You can prevent rusting using things like paint to cover the metal, coating with plastic, electroplating, so covering a metal with a different metal, oiling and greasing, or galvanizing. That's when you can spray it with a more reactive metal, which is a sacrificial method, as shown in the diagram. A metal is wrapped round to protect the metal underneath. So, key questions. Explain the results of this experiment. Pause the tutorial and explain what's happening. In the first test tube, there is air and water, so the iron nail rusts. In the second one, there is an oil layer on top of the water, so no oxygen can get in. Because no air is getting in, the nail won't rust. Finally, in the last test tube, the calcium chloride absorbs water from the air, so no water vapour can get in, and also it's sealed as well, so the nail will not rust. In summary, we've looked at alloys and corrosion.